Okay, we are live and it's official, everybody. We need to talk. We always need to talk. Okay, I'm hearing myself here somewhere. I want to put myself on mute. It's important. Okay. So let me open the live stream here on the phone. See what is up, who is live here with me. 20 people are live already, which is cool. And today we gonna, as usual, Sunday Night Diner, we're gonna discuss the latest episode from and maybe talk a little bit about Widow's Bay. Now, Widow's Bay is just my pain. It's like real pain for me because this is a very good TV show. Like, it's 3 episodes in, and if you love From, you probably will love Widow's Bay. Even though it's not the same, the vibe is different. But, you know, like, people are saying that Widow's Bay is slow. I mean, compared to From, it has a pace of Fast and Furious. Because only 3 episodes and we already got a cursed inn with a lot of different scary things inside of inn. We got a fog that kidnaps people and steals their souls. And we got a hag that basically is scratching you and then sits on your face until you die. So just check it out. I mean, I'm doing recaps and I'm doing breakdowns of Widow's Bay, and look like it's not gonna be a very popular TV show. There are not many views. I've seen Thrifty Typewriter made a video about this TV show, and even he got like 17,000 views and he has like 300,000 subscribers. So I'm just, you know, like it's for me. I do YouTube for 2 things: for my own pleasure and of course as a source of income. So, but I'm also like, I'm not doing TV shows that I'm not enjoying at all, but sometimes there are TV shows that they wouldn't be my first choice, but I would say they are popular, so I'm doing reviews. Luckily, From is my cup of tea and it has a lot of popularity right now and everybody's watching, so I'm doing From. And after From will be over, I'm gonna have to look for new TV show to cover. Hopefully it's gonna be popular and it's gonna get some views, because without views there is no income, obviously. And but sometimes, and it happens just once a year or maybe once in a couple of years, when there is a TV show that you really wanted to be popular because you really want to do breakdowns, and this is the Widow's Bay. So anyway, this is just a short intro for everybody who's tuning in or who's watching it in recording. Give it a chance. Just give it a chance. I think you will enjoy it. So 73 people in, hit the like button. So, you know, in live streams, those likes are important. As soon as you start hitting the like button, YouTube thinking this live stream is good, and it starts to offer and show it to more people. And I want to dive in straight to the chat. Okay, as usual, we're gonna do some answering, some talking. The whole point of this live stream is not me monologuing, is actually having a conversation with you, even though I cannot give you a microphone, but I can read your comments and I can try to answer all of them. And meanwhile, it's 67 people, so probably I'm going to be able to do this. Like yesterday, I had a live stream in my Russian channel, and it's almost 3 times as big as this one, and we had 1,200 people on live stream. Me, Gaze for You, and another guy. So yeah, that was like completely insane for me. So will Julie be able to master her bookmark skill in story traveling? I don't know, but since they presented it for some reason, maybe this is gonna go this way. I mean, it's not necessarily has to be developed, because the main point of this story walking from Julie was actually go back in time and see the man in yellow. Okay, now she knows a very important detail, crucial detail from Victor's storyline. Now, hopefully, those people that you see right now on the screen will talk. And at some point, they will be like, by the way, Julie, you know, Julie, dear Julie, we have this jacket, yellow jacket that we just found on the street, and Victor peed himself when he see this one. So, by the way, just wanted to let you know, so Julia will be able to tell them, you know what, I've been actually story walking and I know who is this man in yellow, and he is eating people. So you should probably be very careful and actually listen to Alice. I mean, this guy, for the first time ever, was actually useful. My question is, if the suit's here, then where's the guy who wore it? This was the most important question of this whole conversation. And everybody was like, yeah, blah, 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 doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, it does. Especially in this place. When will you learn? I want to root for these people, but sometimes they're making it so difficult. Hey, everybody, tough cock. I think maybe Victor has the bookmark. Maybe he picked it up off the road. I don't know, maybe possible, but we haven't seen this thing in his, in his suitcase that he was unpacking in season 3. But anyway, let's check it out. Let's check this moment. This is what I love about live stream. I can just share with you things and just open an episode, and it was episode 3. Yes, it was season 3, episode 3. Or no, sorry, it was 3-4, right, it's 4 when she actually arrived to this place. It was the night. Okay, so let's see the chest. The chest, sorry, the suitcase. And we have cards, we have flashlight, we have a xylophone I'm seeing there. So the watch. You can see all just the insides are always empty. We have what, sunglasses and other glasses. Cigarettes here, some bags. I don't see anything that even resembles a bookmark. Earrings. Some kind of a bottle here, like looks like a thermo bottle. Yeah, and then Victor is getting angry. Okay, so maybe they're gonna play it. I think it would be super cool if it was somewhere here in the suitcase. But unfortunately, no. So we need to talk. Yes, we always need to talk. What's up, brother? I'm holding. It's 11 p.m. Sorry, 11 p.m. Right? I woke up at 8 a.m. was waiting for the episode to drop on the streaming platform that I can watch, that are available here. And then as soon as the episode released, watched the episode, watched again, started to put some notes, then made a video in English, then edited the video in English, then uploaded it, then started to record the video in Russian, then edited the video in Russian, and now it's rendering, and now I'm live streaming with you. So Sunday is a fun day, obviously, for me. I mean, this is the day that I'm simultaneously waiting for and dreading, right? Because it's extremely interesting, but it's also a very difficult job. I mean, it's kind of good. I mean, like I'm not a lazy person. I love working, especially if I'm enjoying the work, but it's also like a little bit difficult. Like after this day, I'm like, oh, I need rest. Probably after this season 4, I'm gonna have to take a small vacation of just a couple of days just to unwind a little bit from all of the analysis. Hi all, Garth Ferrante. Hi Garth. Lala H96, hi everyone. Hey from Denmark, Sarah here. Hey DHL 8753. Hello to you, Denmark. Melissa, hi to you too. Fromely, everybody, hello from Brazil. Hey, is this Trinidad and Tobago? The flag? If it is, it's pretty cool. Repolise, we thought you had a different purpose. Hello, Igor. Barbara Halakova. I like Widow's Bay a lot. I like Steven Root a lot. Yeah, I enjoy. Like, I was not entirely convinced about Widow's Bay, but after episode 3, I am completely on board. I am there. Igor, don't you think that if the voice Sarah usually hears were the Yellow's man's voice, the same entity, it wouldn't need to test Sarah because it would already know what she's capable of? She's not testing her. Sophia is not testing Sarah. She's showing her what will happen if she's not gonna listen. She needs more tools in this place to, to create this havoc that she's obviously planning to do. Now, I mean, there can be a development of the story when at some point they're gonna say, like, Sarah, she has this like really high frequency. She's like a very good antenna for this place. So everybody who can talk, she actually listens to. But then again, like, remember the voices in season 2. They told Sarah, they laughing at Boyd, they laughing at him because he released it. He made it free. So far also, I mean, I'm not 100% convinced. I still don't see how the cicadas, the spirit, whatever, the worms that were inside Martin will actually become the man in yellow, since he was actually, in Victor's timeline, arriving with the car. So it doesn't fit. And as soon as any new theory or any new ideas will be presented, I will abandon this theory and move on to the next one. But so far, it kind of looks like the creators are telling us that the voices that were talking to Sarah always were the man in yellow. Yeah, catch up on Widow's Bay tonight. Now, I wish I was a big blogger. In these moments with Widow's Bay, I wish I was bigger. Not only because it would be more beneficial, obviously, for me, but also, like, I would have more power to advertise this TV show. Like, right now on IMDb, it looks very sad, honestly. Like, if I'm gonna go, let's like think about it. Widow's Bay. It has like 3,000 reviews. I mean, the score is very high, 8.1, and it's very good. It has Matthew Reese, Stephen Root. They're together, they're working incredibly. But like the last episode, 8.5, also very high score, but only 600 reviews. I don't know what's going on with Apple and their marketing team. I don't know, because this is a very good TV show. It just needs to find its audience. And there's enough of it. This is like a mix of The Office with its dry humor and Twin Peaks or From or any mystical mystery show you can think about. So just hoping that it will find its audience, because it's deserved. And if it's going to get canceled after season 1, I'm going to be pretty upset. I want to cover it until it's over. Okay. We need to talk. Of course, we need to talk. Last time she listened, it lied and cost her a lot. Had to test if she'd listen again. Yeah, and also not just listen. I mean, it wasn't just, I'm going to test her. Look, Sophia was a little bit lying, right? In the story in the Bible, in Torah, God tells Abraham, you need to sacrifice your kid to prove your love for me. Okay, and it's not like, if you're not going to sacrifice your kid, then a stone will fall on your head and you will have a big bump. And then when Abraham is like, you know what, fuck that, I'm not going to sacrifice my kid, God is like, yeah, I'm going to throw a stone at him, and now he has a bump. And then Abraham is like, oh shit, I probably should kill my kid. No, he right away goes to kill his kid, to sacrifice his kid, and then God stops him and tells him to go and kill a goat or something. Here we can see that Sarah is not Abraham in this story. She wanted to do this, she thought about doing this, and then she changed her mind. So Sophia did whatever she needed to do to change her mind, to change Sarah's mind. She fell because she already created this connection with Sarah, so it's not exactly test. It's more, way more, much more a manipulation than test. Donna is probably gonna die in the next episode. I mean, the next episode, we all know what it's gonna be about. I don't think she's gonna die. It would be devastating, but they definitely need to kill somebody in episode 5, 6, 7, whatever. We need to lose one of our characters because, after Jim's death, if they want to up the stakes, we're going to have to lose somebody who we really care about. And Donna, now if Donna dies, it will first of all clean her from all of the suspicions about her, just like it happened with Tilly, even though even right now some people claim that she was the man in yellow. Sorry, I'm really thirsty. But yeah, if Donna is gonna be killed, I mean, I like Donna, but I also like the actress very much because, in my opinion, like the top level acting, the one that we're seeing here in this TV show, this is Boyd, Victor, Jade, and Donna. These are the 4 people that are bringing their A game every time they're acting here. I mean, everybody else is pretty solid, right? They're not, I mean, Ethan was very good in a couple of episodes. I cannot complain about other actors, but if I'm feeling impressed by acting, it's usually those 4. Igor, we got the scarecrow seed planted. They went fishing for tears and instead reeled up some voodoo scarecrows. By the way, do you all think that this lake is actually the lake of tears? I mean, there is something in me, like intuition-wise, that it's telling me that the Lake of Tears is not an actual lake. I don't know why. I don't know how to explain it, but something tells me that the Lake of Tears is something else. It may be, I don't know, a source of something. It may be a whirlpool or oh my god, English sometimes difficult for me, of souls, some kind of a... It doesn't seem like it has to be something physical. Even though, as I told you in the review, like this village is probably connected to the, to the original story, to the beginning of everything. We have a new motivator, Captain Shriver. Thank you so much for joining as a member in my YouTube members clan. You're gonna have a very nice, cool talisman right now next to your nickname, which is... nice, and I thank you so much for supporting this channel. Hello, love your channel, Lola Paloza 7037. Thank you so much. I love the love. I was just talking about this in my Russian Telegram. I like my approach is a bit weird to YouTube, probably not very smart business-wise, but like if somebody dislikes me, I'm trying to do whatever I can to make them dislike me even more and leave. Like, I don't want them to watch my channel. And it's not like it's only my ego and etc. Because every view, in potential, this is actually, some kind of an income, whatever this is. But it's just also, I was talking about this many times. I don't want YouTube to be just about money, because if it was just about money, I would do something completely else, something more profitable and something that doesn't take that much effort. But I just want it to be a place where I can build also some kind of a community here. And in this community, hopefully people will respond to what I'm presenting. Like, I don't expect or even hope that everybody will like me. Obviously not. Most of the people will listen to my accent or whatever and they'll be like, whatever, this guy, I'm switching off. I want to see a British accent with somebody who's, when he's speaking, it feels like somebody's fucking my ear. So probably most of the people will don't like me, and it's okay. But if I want to see my audience here, usually it's people, I want to see people that I'm having some kind of a common ground. Someone that in potential, we could be even, friends, acquaintances or something like this. Probably stupid approach. Probably I just need to disregard everybody and every comment is good and every view is good, but whatever. Anna.Blurry sent $24.99 RON. I guess in Ron Weasley. No, I'm kidding. I have no idea what currency is that, but thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. Hi Igor, first time catching you live. Yay. Are you aware of the old mate card game and how the monsters resemble them? Yes, I am. I'm also aware that there are like about 40% of those cards are not fitting, but there's definitely something that's there. So I have this video, it's called Frombis. I made this video about a year ago. And now I want to update it. I don't find enough time for this. Like last week, I'm kicking myself for this, but on Tuesday, I was resting, and then in the end of the day, I got invited to a poker game, and I really like poker, Texas Hold'em. So I went, and it's like completely threw me off of my pace already. So I'm just not. I was what released only like 3 videos last week, and I wanted to make 7. So this week, hopefully, I will remake this video from this, and I will add the whole old mate card and how those monsters actually connected to the locations in this place, maybe some more theories, leave something that's still relevant, cut something that's not relevant, and re-update this video. So yeah, I'm aware of this game, obviously, and it's interesting. It's very interesting, and at this point I'm already thinking that there are so many popular theories that even if they are not really well planned at some point, I think the creators will actually add them, you know, to this, some of them, obviously not all of them, but some of them. So yeah. Hey Igor, first time catching you live. Yeah, I just read it. Okay. No, but that lake looks huge also. Okay, I think it could be out there where the giant spider was. Like, yes, we have this place where there are... Let's open this moment, because this moment is hunting me. The spiders. I mean, if you watched my channel at least once, you know I'm always talking about the spiders. Spiders. I want to find this moment, like, yeah, blah, 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 gym, blah, 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 tower, season 1. Oh my God. It feels like, how long ago was it? But for the people in Fromville, it was like a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, this is the moment. So, yes, this is the place. So I'm thinking about this moment a lot. It feels very important. In here, in the spider webs, Abby is trapped, right? And then Abby is starting to sort of a hunt Boyd. She's like coming to him in the RV, and then in Martin's chamber, she's like, give up, come to me, come back to me. And we know from Ethan's vision that, you know, and then the spider came down from the ceiling in the Lake of Tears. So they are probably connected somehow. And this is what actually made me think that the Lake of Tears is somehow connected to souls. That those people that die here, their souls, they need to go somewhere. And Lake of Tears just makes a connection to me. It makes sense to me that Lake of Tears, like what? People are coming there to cry. Somebody is sitting at home like, oh my God, I'm feeling so sad. This movie is sad. And they go to the Lake of Tears. This is where you cry. Lake of Tears, place of sorrow, right? So I'm thinking this is somehow related to, I don't know, we don't see here any lake. But once again, maybe the Lake of Tears is not a real lake, it's not actually a lake, but something completely else. I do also love the idea that it was this meteor shower and the reflection in the lake was resembling to like the lake is crying. Somebody saw it and they're like, oh my God, the lake is crying. And then it was called the Lake of Tears. I don't know, or maybe once again everybody's right and the lake next to the village is actually the Lake of Tears, because this is where the first sacrifice took place, as we have seen in the drawings on the cave paintings, and this is why it's called the Lake of Tears. So, have no idea, but I do need the spiders to actually have some kind of a play here. Now, if you remember, Boyd is being beaten here by small little spiders, and their bite is very painful. And in my video about the Lake of Tears, I was talking about the spirit Yoroguma, the Japanese spirit, lady spirit in kimono, that basically she controls those fiery spiders. So maybe there is some kind of a connection here too. I think Julie's bookmark worked, but not in the way she thinks. I mean, she did left something after her, right? The man in yellow, this was the first time that actually has seen her. This was not the second or the third time when, already when he seen her in the beginning of the season and the end of season 3. He was like, oh, you again, we're gonna have to stop meeting like this. So probably, I don't know if it worked or not. If it didn't work, there are many reasons. I mean, she said that you need to draw the symbol in the fold, and she didn't draw the symbol in the fold. Where is it? I need to organize my computer so everything will be in the same place. But look here, where was this? Yep. She's not drawing this in the fold, and also I do think this is supposed to be eventually an infinity symbol, and she's just drawing it not complete. That's the issue. This is why this didn't work. I mean, there can be two reasons why it didn't work. I know you. I'm curious about the golem. I'm also very curious about it. I mean, is it actually going to come to life? Because this is going to be insane. I mean, I can understand if the scarecrows are going to come to life, because maybe the lake next to the village is actually the Lake of Tears, and the souls are actually there, so those souls can, they can possess something which is floating inside of this place. But then again, what soul would possess Golem? They can go completely Marvel here, and Jim's spirit can possess the Golem and just kick the living shit out of everybody, all of the monsters. Because golems, I mean, this is a Jewish mythology. This is not the Bible. This is not the Torah. This is a rabbinic scripture. Especially in World War II, there were some legends about rabbis who are creating golems to protect the Jewish people from the Nazis. So, and this is a very strong and powerful thingy. So this thingy, if it's gonna actually come to life, it's probably gonna even destroy the man in yellow pretty easily. But how? Once again, I have this strong suspicion, maybe I'm wrong, but I do believe that Fatima is not actually a rabbi. So, and probably doesn't really know what she's supposed to say, because, probably nobody knows. So I think at this point it's just gonna stay like a symbol of hope. But once again, they have CGI, they have money this year. We know the scarecrows are gonna attack the village. So maybe even the golem is gonna come to life. I mean, this is gonna be pretty epic if they're gonna manage to make this, visually enticing and interesting. Pretty epic end of the season if the golem is actually gonna come to life. I don't know, but for me, I don't know why I see this last shot of episode 10 is the bird with a broken wing actually healing, like suddenly healing. I don't know why, but I see this as the last shot of episode 10. If the Lake of Tears is a physical place, I would think it'd be near the lighthouse, but there is no lake near the lighthouse, nothing. Geek, do you think Julie made those year papers on the bottle tree? Please, this. No, I don't think so. Oh, maybe. It just so far we're seeing her time traveling for just about a couple of seconds. I need more, and I think she needs more. I really need to think about this. Like something intuitive tells me that it's not her, but it is possible that it's actually her. But once again, what's her goal? This song that was played, it brought Ankui children and maybe even got The Man in Yellow released somehow. So why, what's her motivation to leave those writings in the bottles? Don't know, need to think about this. Do you think the man in yellow is the ultimate villain in the show? I think that if he is actually those, cicadas, those worms inside of Martin's body, as I think he is right now, then yeah. But once again, I'm completely open, welcoming it with open arms, a possibility that there is something bigger. But I do like the whole thing about an antagonist. It's supposed to be present. I mean, Lord of the Rings is the best trilogy ever created, but it has a flaw. Like the main antagonist, he's not present. Sauron is just an eye that does ha. So in season 1, you have an antagonist, you have the Ringwraiths, you have the Nazgul. In season 2, you have Saruman. And then in season 3, you have like Denethor and, what's his face? Gottmog. So the main big bad guy was always somewhere on the background. I don't know if From is actually going that way, so... We follow the same content creator, Jeremy Ice and Fire, Julie B. Deep Dive, Sci-Fi Vision, PM Philosophy. I'm not familiar with Sci-Fi Vision, but Jeremy, PM, and Julie B. Deep Dive are extremely awesome. If you're not following, you all should follow them. I love Widow's Bay so far, very captivating. I think it's good. I think it's very good. And it looks like the way episode 3 ended, it looks like episode 4 is going to be very interesting. I thought the guy that pulled the rope was pulling the plug on the Lake of Tears. Oh no, there goes their hope for escaping. The plug was pulled. It kind of felt like this, right? The water was bubbling, etc. I don't know. We will see. I mean, the next episode is probably going to be insane. For me, but this is because I'm stupid, crazy person about this TV show, right? But for me, episode 3 and 4 were extremely eventful. There was so much more information, and I'm comparing this to the first 3 seasons. Every episode in season 4 is giving me more to work with than even season finales in the previous years. But still, like, I understand the general audience, they not really following. Oh my god, so he is the worms, or oh my god, this is the drawing that Ethan was talking about in episode 1 of season 1. So there is no excitement for the regular audience. So I understand, and episode 5 probably will be very interesting for both of us, for all of us. I like your honesty. Thank you. I'm always honest here. And this is also something that I really love about YouTube. I've been saying this dozens of times. This is the best part in YouTube for me, because being honest here and being good, moral good as far as I perceive it, is actually goes in hand with, practical goals, like getting bigger here as a channel, making more money, getting more views, whatever this is. But if you're lying here, and if you're undecent here, and if you're not being a good person, people will feel it and they will tell you to go fuck yourself with your own channel. And I think it's very good. I think it's one of the best parts about YouTube. So it's not like a sales job or something like this. Just be honest with everybody, and if people don't like you, then maybe it's not for you. If people do like you, then you will grow, hopefully. Creature from Storybook book looks like Golem. Not really. Okay, so you've seen Golem. I've shown you Golem in... There are some similarities. They both big. Like this. But no. This is not a creature that was made from clay. That's what Fatima is doing is actually correct. First of all, you make a big rock, and then you create a golem out of it. So it's more like I'm showing you on the image. Like, this is the one. This is way more golem. Okay, have you played Diablo 2? The Necromancer had golems. Probably in the latest Diablo games too also, but I'm not playing those. The rope was so big, I think that the scarecrows used the rope to take something or trap something, but now this knowledge got to the people, that's why they are attacking them at night. I don't know, sounds a little bit far-fetched to me. But then again, like yesterday, I was live streaming, as I told you, with Gaze for You and with Twister. He has an English channel, but he kind of completely abandoned it. But we were talking, and Gaze for You told, I don't remember if it was him or somebody in the chat, and they were selling to me like Fatima is actually building a golem, and I was just laughing my ass off. I'm like, this doesn't make any freaking sense. She's from Iran. This is Jewish mythology. They don't really connect, especially since we know that, you know, before the revolution in Iran, Israel and Iran was really tight. They were really close. They had a very good connection. Iran saved a lot of Jews during the persecutions there in the other Arabic countries. So they were really, really tight. But Fatima left the country probably right after the revolution because her father was killed because he was speaking more freely. And now when she said like that this is just he was talking about different religions and different mythologies, and so yeah, I was like, okay, so everything is possible. And at this moment I'm even saying that even if the golem is actually going to come back to life and going to become alive and start kicking the living shit out of Smiley, which is probably going to be interesting, but yeah, like everything is possible at this point. I like you, Igor. I don't care if somebody don't. I like you too, and I really don't care if somebody don't. Like, I have this attitude towards life. If somebody don't like me, and they show it to me or they tell it to me, I appreciate this. I'm saying thank you. I even had this. I think Keanu Reeves was saying something like this. But I had this attitude where before I saw him saying this, but it's like, okay, somebody doesn't like you, now you move on to the 7,999,999,999 other people on the planet that maybe can like you, or maybe you will like them. So you don't need that many people in your life to be happy that like you and like them back. And there's not big enough pool in the world. So yep, like but there is also this spite in me. Like if somebody tells me in the comments something like me, I will do me way more. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm 38 years old. Probably not gonna change this in me already. But if somebody's like saying you're talking too much about the man in yellow, my next video is gonna be about the man in yellow. So I will make sure that this person is not gonna come back to my channel anymore. It could have been open in a chamber which water flowed into. But it's interesting also, I heard this from one of my subscribers. Somebody said, but wait, what if there is, like, under this lake, there is more settlement, more buildings? Because we have this drawing by Victor where we can see that there was some kind of a flood. So maybe this lake is actually covering something, some kind of, I don't know, some more buildings, more houses, another town. Anything possible. I don't see how they're pulling this off with their budget. I mean, let's face it, From is not very high budgeted TV show, but it is possible also. Your accent is hot, Igor. Don't listen to anybody. I appreciate it. I don't think it's hot, but thank you so much. Who doesn't like to get some compliments? I fucking hate when the chat is scrolling down automatically, and now I need to scroll back up and find when I was where I stop. Yeah, so I'm not listening. As I'm saying, like, that's the whole point. There are millions of people, and there are thousands of people who are tuning into my channel, especially when I'm talking about From. So somebody will say, okay, I like this accent. Somebody's telling me this is funny. I love your accent. I enjoy it so much. Yeah, good. Somebody is like, oh my God, who the fuck is this Russian guy with his Russian accent? I can smell beats. And I'm like, okay, it's not like I'm going to be crawling in depression. If there are parents in the live chat right now, they will confirm what I'm saying. When you have your first child or the second child or third child, whatever, when you start being a parent, Your good days and bad days depend on one parameter, if your child is healthy today or not. We had this period with Evan in like last year, almost a year ago, when he was always sick. Like for almost 2 months, he was having a fever, 39 Celsius, almost 40, and was like on and off, on and off, on and off, always. And we were completely going insane with worrying about him. Obviously don't want to go with him to the hospital because there he's gonna probably catch even more diseases, but if it's necessary, definitely we're gonna go, of course. So it was a very difficult period, and since then, if my child was healthy today, they can write to me even 1 million comments about how they hate me and my accent and how I look and how my content is stupid. I don't care. Okay, it's not gonna ruin my day. That's I think this is a very good benefit of having a kid. Like your whole perspective about life really changes very fast. Homie, all I need is theories that are based off of the script of the show and not weird esoteric interest being witch-casted by the theory crafter. If it's a dig on Real, I do like Real. I'm not watching his videos right now, but to be honest, I'm not watching anybody's videos right now. But I do like, he's a cool guy. He's a very cool guy. He was the first one to approach to me when I was just starting to do YouTube videos, and he called me on his live stream. So I will never forget this. So if Real will ever need me in something, I will be there for him, obviously. But it looks like his channel is growing way faster than mine, so probably he doesn't need any help. But I do understand what you're saying. I do see some theories, like especially when I was watching. Right now I'm tuning off myself from anybody other than I'm just watching Gays for You and another friend of mine in Russian. Just because we're live streaming every week together, and I want to be aware of what they're doing, like their content. But other than that, I want to stay clean, and I want to build my theories based on what I'm seeing and not let anybody else's ideas to get in my head. So, but I remember watching some theories, and I'm like, I don't see any basis on those theories. And I was just actually talking to Gays for You about a couple of months ago or weeks ago, I don't remember. He's a Ukrainian guy, so obviously we speak in Russian. And we actually kind of became already sort of friends, even though we never met each other. But it's impossible for us to meet each other because he's in Ukraine, and for obvious reasons he cannot leave. But hopefully one day we'll grab a beer or something. And he was saying to me, like, you know what, my approach is that first of all I'm collecting clues and collecting evidence, and then I start to build some theories. And I'm like, dude, that's exactly my approach. And I know a lot of YouTubers, I wouldn't say a lot, but I know many YouTubers whose approach is completely different. And in YouTube logic, their approach is supposedly, more correct, because in YouTube, you're supposed to think of a topic that is relevant to the audience, think of the question or something interesting, something like, I don't know, if you're talking about those big events, like, Johnny Depp's trial, P. Diddy trial, whatever, something politics, blah, 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 Epstein Island or something like this. And then you're like, okay, I think it was because of ABC, and here I'm starting to dig to find everything that proves my theory. And a lot of YouTubers work in that way, which for me sounds a little bit insane, because I need to watch an episode, and when something presents itself, then I can start to fit something, to build something from it. Right now, I'm probably even, I'm already a little bit biased, because there is some kind of images, some kind of theories in my head, and I'm trying to fit them in, probably, but I'm also trying to keep myself, on my toes here, and I'm asking myself if I'm biased, if I'm not overlooking anything. So, yeah, hopefully, I will be better. We appreciate that you tell the truth, not what people want to hear. As I told you, this is a practical choice. I have no problem lying. I do have a very small child. Probably I'm going to have to lie a lot at some point. But all I'm saying is that if I'm lying at something and you're gonna catch me in lie, there's a very good possibility it's gonna kill my channel. So why lie? It's easier to tell the truth, and it's actually more efficient here and more, smart way, smart strategy in YouTube approach. So it's just, killing two birds with one stone. You're cool with yourself, you're cool with your morals, and you're doing the right thing for your channel. Also, I don't think Victor is Miranda's son. She only had a daughter. What? I mean, Victor with the... No, but yeah, no, man, how? Then Henry would be like, you know what? Victor, who are you? Where is Eloise? I don't see, like, expand. How is that even possible? Oh, Captain Shriver sent one Geek Academy gift membership. Thank you, Captain Shriver. Thank you so much. Whoever received the membership, enjoy. I do post a YouTube members only videos. Most of the time, so just before the regular video, to just, without ads. I know YouTube is bombarding with ads right now. Now, for me, it's good. Obviously, I'm getting more money, but it's also like I don't want people to be like, oh my God, so many ads. Thanks for the gift. So Big Hack Ant got a gift, and now we can see that Big Hack Ant has a pretty cool talisman. So everybody who has a talisman is protected right now in live chat. If there's gonna be some kind of a Fromby or a Smiley walking here, everybody hide behind Big Hack Ant or Captain Shriver. They're the ones with the membership, so they have the talisman. They will protect you. You're welcome. This channel is definitely enjoyable. He works hard on it and it pays off. Thank you so much. I was working also very hard on the Widow's Bay, way less hard than, of course, on From, but it's not really paying off. And it's kind of, I wouldn't say it's bugging me. It's just, there is an interesting word in Hebrew. It's called basa. It's like when I'm feeling bummed about something, right? And this is 2,600 views. It's not bad at all, right? But it's just basa because I just really want this TV show to succeed. I really want to make breakdowns for this TV show. And now it just feels that I have to, I obviously have to put way more effort on From, but the closest Sunday, if I'm going to have like a video about From in my head, I'm definitely going to make From video, because this one is just, like 2,600 views. And this was released yesterday, and this video was released, what, 2.5 hours ago? Oh, 4 hours ago already. Well, time flies. And it's already on 12,000 views. So you see, obviously, it's kind of like YouTube algorithms and my audience is telling me make more From content, which is obviously I do want to make, but I also thinking about my channel after the season is going to be over. I don't want it to die. And I also not really fan of an idea to make reviews of The Boys or something like this. I have absolutely nothing to say about this TV show, even though I'm watching it. I have another super chat. Oh my God, $20. Thank you so much, Cynthia Keveny. Does it seem that all the main characters have a connection to the town or are related to someone who has a connection, except for Donna? I don't know if anybody other than Tabitha and Jade has some kind of a connection to the town. Henry maybe, but nobody else. I do have this suspicion about Donna because, as I was telling this in the review, so we have, for example, Kenny. He has this talk with Katri. He was saying like, and I was looking for my father because his father, he has dementia, and he went to go on the street and they were looking for him. So they found him. They were so calm and happy that he's okay, that he didn't injure himself. And he had a lot of hope that now their life is somehow gonna get better, and this is when they saw the tree. So a lot of hope, change in life, father has dementia, big change in life. We have the Matthews family, the divorce, hope that maybe you will be able to move on. I mean, divorce is a pretty shitty thing, but you do this because you hope for something better, right? You don't do this just because, oh, I want to divorce people because it's fun for me. You hope that maybe in separation you will be able to, to heal and move on somehow. We have the Boyd and his family. Retirement, new home, new boat, a lot of hope, another big change. Jade, selling his company, hope, change in life. We have Bhakta, finishing her studies. Once again, new step in life, a lot of hope. What else? Christy, getting married to Marielle. A lot of hope for a new step in your life. You know, getting married, even though it probably doesn't really change too much, but still people are like, oh my God, I'm getting married. So everybody who I can think of has this story, background story. And Donna also has a background story. She was hunting with her sister. No hope, no change in life, a picture that looks very suspicious with the torn, corner there and a scratched, something like it, something was scratched out of that. So, I don't know. Donna, I don't think, as I said, she's one of the bad guys, but I do think that there is something still hidden about her, something that we need to learn. Okay. Why are we calling only Jury Story Walker while Boyd was visiting Martin multiple times, or he's just a Martin Walker? Well, Boyd was visiting Martin first through the teleport tree and then with the help of the torch. He don't have the same ability as Julia. Geek, look at Dave's comment. Which one? About the bottles or about Victor not being a son of Miranda? Now, the bottles, I really need to think and sleep on it, but Victor not being Miranda's son, I don't see it. Maybe I'm wrong, obviously, but I don't see it. This was the best episode of the season so far, in my opinion. This episode was on par with episode 1 for me. I don't know, I like them all. I honestly like all of them, as you can see, but today, I think was the easiest video for me. Episode 2 and 3, they were really difficult for me script wise, even how do I organize my thoughts. And today just came like this. Okay, I'm starting with the man in yellow, and then I'm switching to story working because it connects, and then infinity symbol goes to the ring, and then we switch to Fatima, and then hope brings us to the Lake of Tears. It's like I just sat and talked without any script, and that's it. After that, I spent 2.5, 3 hours editing the video. Done. So at that point, this is my favorite episode from this point of view. But other than that, I like them all very much. I'm not a big fan of episode 2. It's a very good episode, but it's not an episode that I want to rewatch too much. It's just sad. Also respect Igor a lot for showing love to black creators in the space. That shows a lot to me personally. I don't know, man. I was not growing up in United States. As far as I can see, there's a lot of obsession about race there. I don't really care about people's skin color. There is very simple rule in life. You needed to know at least 2-3 things about a person to start to get some kind of conclusions about this person. You cannot make absolutely 0 conclusions about a person based on one specific, whether it's skin color, sexuality, country of origin, height, weight, whatever this is. One is not enough. You need to have a couple of more, and even then you're probably going to be wrong, but it's still going to give you some kind of a direction where to think. So it just happens so that I consider a lot of black creators covering from way more than I think white guys or white girls, or even way more are showing themselves. And it's just, I'm thinking about Real and Emmanuel Imenose and Tony Teflon, and just there's a lot of specifically black creators that are covering from, and Iman basically was the one, I think, to popularize it with his challenge to watch the first 8 minutes. But it's never like for me, oh my god, I'm gonna show love to the black creators. It's just, if I like the guy, He can be, I don't care any color. He can look like me, or he can be black, he can be purple for all I care. He can have blue hair, he can have a red hat, he can have whatever he wants. If I like the person, I'm just gonna show him some love or show her some love. This is, I think this is a very healthy approach. I'm not a coach. I'm not gonna teach you how to live, but I definitely, if you are at this point of your life and you think that that's enough to know just one thing about a person to actually create some kind of a conclusion about this person, then probably you should change this about yourself. Doesn't matter what this parameter is. I literally had to buy a new TV to watch this show. My old TV was too dark and the picture was not showing me everything. So I bought a new one and I was able to pick up on things I didn't before. Well, From is a TV show you need to watch on your computer, I think. Because like if you are digging in, if you really want to make like stop the frame and check it out for little clues. But then again, like if you have watched my live stream with Taryn, I enjoyed talking to this guy so much. Mostly because this experience is so humbling for me. Like every time I'm starting to get in my head, like I'm starting to get ahead of myself and thinking about, oh my god, I'm so awesome in From. I know everything about From. Nobody can beat me on From. And then I'm talking to Tara and I'm like, oh my god, I'm not even watching this TV show. I'm a complete noob compared to Taran Mataro and everything he knows about this, those little details, like somebody playing in chess in the background. I'm not even looking at that. It's completely out of my focus. So yeah, probably most people should just watch this TV show and enjoy it. It's probably way healthier than what I do. What if we have Victor's sister as a time traveler stuck in time? I mean, this is already kind of not a very new theory. This moment was one of my favorite in this episode when Kenny enters the post office. Is Kenny in this room right now? I was laughing my ass off, and I'm still laughing. Okay, I mean Jade. There is a reason why Jade is my favorite. Like Jade and Victor, but Victor makes me cry. I don't want to cry all day. I mean, but Jade is make me laugh, and laugh. I can laugh all day for all I care. So Jade is obviously my favorite here in this TV show. Now, regarding Eloise, I'm guess we're gonna have to wait and see. We've discussed it many times. There are very interesting theories about Eloise. She escaped this place and she's trying to bring back Victor. There is her being Storywalker because Julie is Storywalker and Julie is Tabitha's daughter, and Miranda, like Tabitha is reincarnation of Miranda, and Eloise is Miranda's daughter. So it makes sense. Like this is something that's transferred. So maybe Eloise is also Storywalker. Possible. Maybe this is how she was actually was able to escape this place, to escape the Man in Yellow, to escape the massacre. We're gonna have to wait and see. Everything seems interesting and plausible at this point. Do you still think that Henry's reaction was supposed to mean something other than seeing that his wife was eaten by a monster? No. I hope that something will be revealed to us in the next episode. Maybe Henry will tell something. But so far it looks like just he saw this image and he realized what kind of fate his wife met. It just, logically, it doesn't really works in my head. You've seen your wife's grave. She was found killed by the monsters. And then Victor is telling you, sorry, the cough as usual. And then Victor is telling you this is where Eloise is, and did you find it? I found some pieces, some parts. So you learn that your little girl that was 10, 11 years old was ripped apart to pieces, and your reaction is like, oh, sad. But when you see a drawing, you're like, oh my god, oh no, I can't believe it. It just, I don't know. I mean, if it wasn't for season 3, and I would completely be okay with it. I mean, this is a terrifying discovery, right? To learn that something that horrible happened to your wife, yeah, that's a valid reaction. But when I compare it to his reaction in season 3, I don't understand why there he was sad but calm, and here he's losing his shit. Just doesn't make sense to me. Maybe it's just something that they just didn't figure it out, or maybe it's just me picking on something that I just supposed to disregard. What are your predictions on this season's plot? I am interested mostly in spiders, as usual, in the Lake of Tears. I'm also of course gonna enjoy the action scenes with the scarecrows, but I need more answers, and I need Sophia to be revealed who she really is in this season. I don't want it to be dragged until the end of the show. Okay, I need them to understand. But it looks like, I mean, when I was even watching the trailer for this season and I saw the scarecrow monster attacking the building, I was already understanding like what the fuck is going on. Like this season is gonna be different. This is not the season of I need to talk, we need to talk, let's go to talk, we need to talk, but we're not gonna talk. Okay. So this is different, and they are probably taking it into a very interesting direction. Jeremy Harris's Fire, Lord Ravener hosted. This is probably Watch Party. I don't do those. I don't have MGM Plus. It's available only in United States. And even tried with VPN, but they're not accepting my credit card because it's not an American one. Do you think the man in yellow is the spider? Maybe he's spider related somehow. I don't know. My theory on why Julie's story walk failed was because it's not the right way to story walk in Fromville, everything in Fromville in numbers. Maybe, I don't know. What would have been cool is if Smiley attacking when running toward Miranda suddenly disappears, proving she's also a story walker. Fun thought. we see that the trigger is the ruins. So I don't know if this is something that you can trigger from any place. I said that the infinity has to be on the paper on another channel yesterday. Our minds think alike. I mean, there is like, I really like this whole theory by Julie that this place is actually not absorbing the real world, but on the other way around. It's actually, I forgot the word, but it's kind of like seeps through the veil, if you want to say it that way, to the real world. And this is why Bhakta's psychotic grandmother was telling her lullabies about a scary music box that they come for free unless you stop the melody. Please don't sing those kind of lullabies to your children. Don't traumatize them. And this is maybe why Brian Kelly somehow related. Maybe I don't know, some kind of a monsters, legends, the Lake of Tears. But if it seeps through the veil, if I may call it again like this, it doesn't necessarily have to go in the same shape or form. It can change. And maybe the author who was writing the adventures of the Grand Gulagog, I will never get tired of saying this like Jim, the way he was presenting the book to Ethan in episode 3 of season 1, The Adventures of the Grand Gulagog. The author who was writing this book, maybe he was, just changing the symbol or not getting the symbol in its full form. Fromily would lose their minds if the golem came to life and started stomping around. I will buy whatever they want to show me if it's going to be explained. If it's not going to be like, Fatima, I believe in love and the power of friendship gave the strength to the golem to defeat Smiley. If it's going to be this kind of a bullshit, then obviously everybody's going to be angry. But if it's going to make sense in the lore of this place, I don't care if they're going to bring dragons. Bring whatever you want, just explain it, make it logical. Fatima is going to lose control of the golem if it comes to life. She's not going to be able to control the golem in the first place. She's not a rabbi, unless they go in a complete different direction here. I mean, it's not like only Jewish religion, that's it. As I told you, there is golem in Diablo, there is like necromancer shit with golems, so there is like a lot of different things about golems, but originally it's probably Jewish religion. They probably try to not to speak about this in the TV show, not to make somebody angry right now or something like this, but yeah, if you don't control the golem, it will easily lose lose you and start kicking the living shit out of everybody. Do you think Fatima creating the golem brings to life the scarecrow, but it doesn't work for Fatima? That's the scarecrow bust into the cabin. What your thoughts about this? I don't know. I don't see any powers behind Fatima. Oh, interesting thought. Maybe now that she brought life in this place, even though it was a scary, creepy life, Smiley, now she has power to give life in this place, even to different things. Like she took the role of the mother, whatever this means. I don't know, it's just a thought. Just something that came to my mind after your question. So something to think about. Yeah, interesting. Don't you think it's weird we didn't get much scenes with monsters this episode? Like they're not the subject anymore. But they're not the subject anymore because they're just the tip of the spear. Okay, we have the biggest monster right now, and this is the man in yellow. But what I think is the most weird part is that we have the teaser for this episode with, with Jade seeing himself playing the violin, and it was nowhere near the episode. So it was kind of weird. Where's this moment? This is something that's probably going to be in the next episode, hopefully. Will they drop the trailer for season 4 episode 5? My source of all the trailers is Jeremy Ice and Fire. I always check his channel. I still don't understand why they don't release it on YouTube. I still don't understand why they release it only Instagram and only in Friday when everybody has seen it already 25,000 times and everybody analyzed this already in pretty shitty quality, even though Jeremy releases it in the best quality possible in this situation. But still, it's just recorded from TV screen. So why? Why, for the love of God? Just release the freaking teaser in YouTube. You will get enough views. I think Jeremy Ice and Fire in the last teaser for episode 4, he got like 200,000 views. Release the freaking teasers in normal quality. Why is it so difficult? You have it. You have it in digital form. If you are releasing it on the TVs, you have it in digital form. You have the file. Just press upload in YouTube. You know how to do this. If you need me, dear MGM Plus or Paramount or whoever is responsible for the PR of this TV show, I will show you how to hit the upload button. Why? I just no idea. Like no explanation. A slight clipping noise on your voice. Noise. I don't know, what does it mean? Clipping noise? What does it mean? Yeah, I remember in season 1 when the monsters entered the colony house, Victor made Julie go through the tree, but he asked Julie to tell her brother it's starting again. Do you remember that? Yes, obviously remember that. It's starting again because he remembers the cycle, but he's like always, oh my god, I don't remember this wasn't real, I always told myself this is not real, nothing is real for him unless he realizes that he needs to pee himself and then realize that it's actually real. I'm starting to get tired, everybody. I'm so sorry. There's a lot of people in chat. We're almost 300 people. I enjoy this a lot. I'm gonna start to go through the chat and just look when somebody's addressing me directly. I see here, have you seen any of the chatter about the bird? They're saying it's a starling and has significance. I think I was looking for it and I saw that some kind of a Canadian goose or something like this possible. I was not really paying that much attention to the bird. I'm probably gonna make this week a video about little details that I missed. For example, here, like this is something that I really wanna, like it doesn't really work in my head. We can see the American flag is completely untouched. And right now it's almost half torn apart, right? So I don't see the man in yellow jumping there and you're like, I don't like the flag, and ripping the flag apart. So what happened to the flag, right? So also something that we hopefully gonna get some kind of explanation. Let me check my video. I mean, fucking A, 1 more hour. I don't know why it's rendering so long. My poor Russian audience, They want to watch the video, and I was really working hard today to make a video for them today and not tomorrow. But the rendering is insane. It's taken so much time. And like, I do have a powerful computer. I have like a MacBook Pro and like an expensive one. Even though I bought it like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, but still, it's still supposed to work good. And the video is not very heavy video. How did Sophia know that Sarah did not complete the jug water task in the first place? She was outside near the model pool. Well, you do remember that the monsters know everything about the people, and the man in yellow knows a lot about the people too, and Martin also knew a lot about people. So he'd probably have some kind of a power that shows them everything that they need to know and know everything they need to know about everybody. So I don't know. I mean, I'm at the point of the chat when people are still reacting to me talking about my hot accent. And it was like, I think, two hours ago. Some microphone clipping. Shit. I don't know why. Probably a good sign for me to switch off the live stream. I mean, it's midnight. I'm pretty tired. We have like, what, 1 hour? And enough work for me this week. Hopefully the teaser for the episode 5, I'm gonna make a breakdown. I want to make a Frombis video, and I want to make a video about the man in yellow / the voices. And if anything else gonna come to my mind, then this too. Also, episode 4 of Widow's Bay. Hopefully gonna find some times to make a breakdown of this episode too. Okay, everybody, have a good night. It was fun. I wish I could stay a little longer, but you know, the microphone is clipping and I need to check it out. And right now I'm very tired to actually fix something. So hope this is something that I need to check a little bit later, probably tomorrow morning. Thanks everybody who visited. Almost 300 people. Really cool. From is awesome. From is bringing us all together. Thank you so much to From Creators for this TV show, for this amazing topic that we get to discuss and obsess about. And I love all of you. And I'm